It's never a good day when you just wake up tired.
Nope.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
What's that? Oh,
There's no sound. Why is there no sound? Hold on. Let me figure this out. Let's see. Okay. So the stream is working. That's good. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome. But pop that out. Put that over here. But why aren't you... I want to go live stream. Play all tracks. Yep. Is that popping up on... Nope. Yeah, there's just no sound coming out of Pretzel Rock today. Did I mute this somehow? Oh, I know what it is. It's because I turned on my new tablet, and my new tablet has its own speakers.
Oh.
And it thinks that, hey, we should use that.
Mm-hmm.
So
That sounds about right.
Let's just disable those and never, ever use them. Yeah, there we go. Bionic, hello, hello. David, welcome, welcome. I hope that wasn't too loud. I hope everyone's ears are okay. That should be an okay volume, I hope. I hope. Okay, that should fix that, and hopefully that will never happen again. I've disabled the Elgato capture, which isn't plugged in anymore. I've disabled my microphone. I've disabled the Cintiq. We're happy. We're happy campers now, everybody.
Yay!
Woo-hoo. All right. Yeah, I spent a little time yesterday re-fiddling my... Oh, you guys can see my audio devices. Oh, no, you can't. I am super happy with how OBS works when you're only using one computer. It's amazing.
Imagine that.
Yeah, so hopefully everything should be working now. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Rookzer0. Right, member for 23 months. Oh, that's amazing. Has it almost been 2 years? That's awesome. I feel very old. It is almost my birthday, which is exciting. Another year, another stuff. All right, let's transition this over here. Goblins! Wait, you want to draw goblins? Or you want to... It is a rugby time. We're going to start with a rugby. It is the viewer suggestion today. Hello, everybody. I'm getting ahead of myself. That is not a glove. That is a mask. Somewhere. There it is. Okay. What are you drawing? Are you drawing a squid or a mushroom?
A mushroom. I found this really, really weird bright red mushroom. I have no idea what it's called.
Uh-oh. I just discovered something horrible.
Uh-oh.
New tablet, who dis? I have not installed the pen drivers for Aggie on this computer.
Fantastic.
Hold on, everybody.
Now you will understand what it is like to be me.
Yep. Technical difficulties. Let's go to the Be Right Back page. Is there some music on the Be Right Back page? I hope there is. I hope there is. We'll find out. Let me know if the music stopped. Alright. Woo! Thank you, Bri, for the donation. I appreciate that. I'm sorry, I just went to the Be Right Back page while you were... while you did that. How do I do this? How do I do this? Install drivers. Admin. Do. Enable graphics acceleration, yes. Oh no. Oh no. Goblins! Comes in two kinds, miniature and dice goblins. I hear music. Okay, good, finally. I think there are lots of great kinds of goblins.
Yeah.
Help.
If I knew how to install those drivers, I would have a long time ago.
Plugin is required for stylus. Extension Chrome. Found it. Do you want me to install it for you?
No, I'm used to it now.
Oh, that's not good.
That's fine.
Apparently I do already have it installed, so that's good. Probably means just because I've never actually... Whoops. Oh, I just lost the... I'm coming back! Maybe my pen settings are just screwed up. I'm slowly encroaching on you here. Well, we'll jump back. We'll jump back and we'll fiddle a little bit. It's not a Rookzer0 stream if we're not fiddling with something.
Yeah. I mean, it's not an art stream if you're not fiddling with something.
Right.
Art is fiddling, right?
Goblins is just a part of the message, but I mean, they're goblins. I mean, when are goblins bad to draw? That's true. I may be a minority, but I'm not the biggest fan of goblins. What? Maybe you just haven't met the right kind of goblin. Like, that's my thought. That sounds much stranger than it is, but there are a lot of goblins. Monkey goblins are pretty great. I have one as a viewer suggestion for that. There's rugby goblins, fire goblins, cave goblins, ocean goblins.
Yeah, there's some kind of aquatic goblin. There's different ones for river and ocean.
Am I using the pencil? Is that what's going on?
Ugh, that would be the worst.
Okay.
I don't think so, though.
Well, so now my pressure sensitivity is still not working. It's still not working. Maybe that's okay. Maybe I don't care. I care a little bit. This button? No. This button. This button? This button. No. Well, that works. So I'm basically like, I'm drawing with a marker today, which that could be kind of cool. Maybe we can try that. What if I switched to the pencil? Oh, God.
You will regret it. You will regret it.
Everything is terrible. Everything is terrible. Refresh. Oh, that's rotation. That's not what I wanted at all. Oh, boy. I prefer hops. Like hobgoblins? Because hobgoblins are a whole other thing. I mean, they're not. They're all goblinoids, but... Boop, boop. Let's fix this. Hold on. Hold on a second. We'll be right back. Oh, I see. It wants me to use Windows Ink, but I purposely turned that off because it's hot garbage.
Yeah. I ran into the same problem. I don't remember how I overcame it.
Yeah.
I might just be using Windows Ink.
Do. Or maybe they're just being... Good day, Dr. Random. How today? It's going okay so far. So far, we're slowly fiddling. We're fiddling.
You still have to be right back.
Correct, because I'm digging through my computers real quick. Hold on a second.
Gotcha. Okay.
Decided the best way to fix this is to actually fix it. instead of just breaking things. Let's see what we got going here. Well, maybe I have it. Let's try this. I mean, if I turn that on, is it going to break? Let's find out. Okay, we got someone else strong with us today. Okay, so I had to turn Windows Ink on. Seems to be working now, so whatever. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. All right, everybody, here we go. We need to make a collection of Rook's goofy noises. I mean, yeah, that's fine. I have a whole web page. How old am I? I have a whole Netscape ad. God, I'm too tired today. I made another YouTube channel. That's what I did. I called it Rook Out of Context, and I think I've posted one thing on it. If people ever want to make like weird compilations or something, let me know, and maybe we'll put them on there. I think that would be funny. Okay, let's start with a rugby. So I have a lot more real estate than I used to. So I might start drawing tiny rugbies. We'll find out. But I think that's a good thing. YouTube's gonna flag me and be like, why are you drawing dicks? It's like, it's a goblin. We do have who's our shark friend over here? Anonymous5068. Welcome. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome to the draw stream. It's gonna be one of those days. It's gonna be one of those days where lots of work gets done, but it's gonna feel like nothing got done.
I hate those days.
How are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. How are you, Drew?
I'm doing good.
How did you enjoy the D&D game yesterday?
I liked it.
That's good.
It was a lot of new software for me, right? Yeah. A lot of stuff that I've seen other people use but haven't used myself.
Yeah, we use Foundry and we use D&D Beyond.
Yeah. And I don't usually use D&D Beyond because I'm old and prefer to use a Google Docs spreadsheet.
I usually use both, especially when I'm making a Pathfinder character.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can't use D&D Beyond for Path, but I have a different software package I use for Pathfinder. Essentially, what it was is I'll just like bust open I don't use Excel. I just use Word, like Google Docs now.
Yeah.
And I'll like map out everything I want to do to level 20. Like these are the feats I'm gonna get at which levels, and then I'll go into the software and I'll actually start like putting those in. I'll just cross them out. So fast to just like type it out and then put it on the character sheet later.
Yeah, and it makes leveling up so easy as well.
Mm-hmm.
To have everything planned out. Anyway, so I felt a little bit like a fish out of water for most of the beginning, but I hit my stride, and I like my character, which is pretty good because they're basically me.
There was some sass. Thrown.
Yep.
Running over Raptor, how are you doing today? Welcome. Looks like we also have a Corvus in the chat. Hello. we are doing the viewer suggestion today. I do have a pretty big list. We're going to warm up with this rugby, and then we'll get going.
I'm starting with this funny little Myconid guy.
Someone was talking to me earlier today, I won't call them out, about using, maybe setting up a World Foundry. I haven't looked into it too much. I don't know if anybody's ever used World Foundry before. But basically what it is it's a place to, as far as I can tell, correct me if I'm wrong, set up a world. Like, so if you want to create a D&D campaign world, it's just a way to collect, use those. That could be interesting. That could be fun for either the Patreon group or the Discord, and just like let the Discord build a world. The other thing I could do is I could just set up my own world and let people look at it and use it. That could be fun. I don't know if that's something people are interested in. I honestly, I've never put that much effort into creating one of my worlds. Like, I have lots of documents and stuff about individual campaigns or single sessions that kind of build on each other, but that's about as far as I've ever gone. Oh boy, we're getting tall rugby today.
Yeah, I love tall rugby.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think this new tablet is much better than my old one. Muppet Rugby.
I mean, all rugbies are Muppet rugbies.
Hey! I think my favorite part of the campaign we're talking about yesterday, we played the Patreon campaign we haven't played in a while. All the Patreon members can listen to those. Those are up on the Patreon page if you'd like to listen to those. Otherwise, you can catch them in the Discord when we record them. And eventually they'll get up on YouTube. That's kind of backburnered. My favorite thing about yesterday's campaign was when I started talking in my my southern accent, and Jonas couldn't understand me. That always makes me happy. I don't know why. I just think it's funny.
Because I think probably because it means you're doing your southern accent correctly.
I got lost because I named my characters Billy Bo and Bo Bibley, and I got so confused that afterwards I was writing my notes up and I kept screwing them up.
I could not keep the two of them straight.
It didn't matter at all, but it was still really funny. A dice bot just gave someone 418S. 418? Oh, okay. It's pretty good. Maybe it's because of Crazy Harry? Is he? Who's Crazy Harry? I don't know who Crazy Harry is. I basically only know Kermit the Frog and Elmo. Those are my Muppets. That's not true. I know lots of Muppets.
I always forget my favorite ones.
Sue?
For
some reason I feel like you like is it Susan or Susie? I don't remember.
Is she the guitarist in the band?
No. I know who you're talking about though. The one without eyes. She's got the long face.
Yeah.
Hair.
Yeah.
I don't know her name. No, Sue's the big giant guy.
Oh yeah, I love Sue. I do love Sue.
Hey guys, the giant flappy mouth. I love it.
I thought he was Sweetums.
Is that Sweetums? Hold on a second. Maybe it was Sue for one thing. That might be Sweetums. Yep, you're right. I totally.
Yes. Fantastic. I finally know a piece of pop culture trivia better than Rook.
Yep.
Growing up, I think Beaker was always my favorite.
Sweetums is a large, hairy ogre who towers over the human puppets. So good. To a German accent? No thank you. I don't do accents on demand very well, which is probably something I should get better at. But
Yeah, you're not a voice actor.
I'm not a voice actor at all. Well, I mean, I'm not an actor either. I guess I'm an artist, so that's fine. What was I thinking of? Somewhere out there's a few video games with my voice in it. I don't know if that counts as being a voice actor, though, so you don't get paid. I guess I got paid for some of it. I'm not a well-known voice actor. It's always funny. I have a lot of friends that do different things like that. It's always funny when they like send me a tape of their like, hey, here's my new voice line. Just what do you think? And it never sounds like them. Like they're always like Matt Mercer, regardless of what he's doing, it sounds like Matt Mercer. Like,
Yeah.
and that's totally fine. That's totally fine. That's not a critique. You can hear it. But then people will send me some of their demo tapes, and like you can't tell it's them. And it's like, I don't know if you're auto-tuning this or like you're just doing a voice so differently from what you normally sound like. And I honestly don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah, I don't know either. I have no idea what a director looking for a voice actor looks for.
Mm-hmm. I kind of wonder if maybe no mouth. Maybe no mouth on the... That's pretty good. I like that. I'll do that. All right. I think we've done enough rugby. I'll give him his little teeth. He has a jowl. Those aren't jowls. What? Do cats have lips? Do dogs have lips? I suppose they do. That looks pretty good. Give me some whiskers. There we go. Okay. That's our rugby for the day. We'll give him some dirty feet. All right, let's get this going. Let's roll some dice. I have a list here of all the things that were submitted to the YouTube community page. Let's see which ones we're doing today. There's a lot. I have to use the D20 today. My D20.
Yeah. We got a lot more than usual, which I was excited about. I don't know about how you feel about it. I know it means we're not going to be able to get to all of them, but... Yeah.
A bugbear gloomstalker assassin. We're building a Bigfoot. Okay. Bugbear gloomstalker. Gatorman. This was Gatorman suggested. Big furry Bigfoot bugbear gloomstalker. All right. I feel like I'm getting typecasted. Do you guys see this yellow bar? I assume that's OBS. I wonder if I can turn that off.
Yellow bar? I don't see it.
I think it's OBS. I think OBS is prompting me where it's screen capping.
Okay.
I really need to get back to watching the Patreon games. Yeah, they're really fun. I think we're on episode 21 now. We only do like one a month, so there's not like a ton of content out there. But they are all up on the Patreon page. Okay. What buttons do I have here? I got hand. I got alt. I got shift. And I got my brackets. Dope. Alright, Gloomstalkers should look like this. Should be like this. That's a good one. We'll do that. since it's a bugbear, he's got to be kind of hunched anyways. So maybe that's for the best. Bugbears are weird. I say as I just
all D&D creatures are kind of weird.
It's true. I do like the Gloomstalker archetype. I think it's pretty neat.
I haven't ever really looked at it, so I'm glad that you got that one, so I don't have to worry about it.
Jump Rope played a Gloomstalker, and at like level 5, you can just be invisible in the dark. It's the most bullshit thing ever. It's like, is dark? Yes, you are invisible.
Awesome.
Should I give him a hood? That could be kind of cool. Let's do that. So apparently we only have 27 minutes of music saved, so I need to find some better music to add to the playlist. Otherwise we're just going to go back to chip tunes. That's not bad. I do like chip tunes. The next episode of the Patreon game that will be coming out on YouTube, which probably won't be for another week or two, actually has video, which is cool. So that's gonna be good.
Yay!
I was really hesitant to use it for a while because one, we're using for the first couple we're using Aegis Online, Aegis Online. I don't know how you say that.
Mm-hmm.
It changes sometimes, which is a program a friend of mine built, and I helped him build a lot of the 3D assets for. And it kind of got stalled out. It's still free on Steam, I believe. People want to try it out once they see it, but it doesn't have a lot of assets in it because they're just not downloaded. So, kind of a weird half step. And some of the assets in there that I didn't make, or some of them I did make, like just used stuff from the internet because it was filler. And I was like, I don't really want to use this stuff because it's not directly my art. But I'm kind of past that now. I don't think it really matters since the application isn't live and those things aren't in it anymore. So I think it'll be okay. So hopefully I'll get those set up. People can see what Aggie looks like. It's a cool little tabletop simulator.
Yeah. I was really excited about it. I'm a little bit frustrated it got set on the back burner, but
yeah, I mean, same. But not my jam.
Yeah,
not my
stuff happens.
Life happens, and that's okay. Gloomstalker Hexblade, I'm not sorry. Okay. I've talked a little bit about this before, but like, there's no reason not to dip Warlock in D&D. Like, D&D is just, that's the way it's made. Warlock is highly overtuned, I feel. It's my hot take for the day. And, yeah, if you're not level 20 yet, there's no reason not to take a few levels in Warlock just to make your kit unstoppable. And with that, there's some feats like you take the Eldritch Invocation feat, so you can grab some of those cantrips. That's pretty good. Like that's a good alternative to taking a level. Like Eldritch Knight with the Eldritch Invocation is bonkers powerful. I feel like maybe I should bring the jaw up some.
Yeah, maybe.
I may have talked about it before, but I've been using Tailspire to DM for a while. And while it is fantastic, it does take a lot of setup time. Yeah, that was the reason. One of the reasons I didn't jump on Tailspire, because it does look really good. Well, there's a lot of potential power available at low level. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Tailspire actually came out like the weekend that my friend launched Aegis Online, and it was just like it just crushed him. He was very sad about it because like this is what I'm building, but it looks amazing. And it's like, yep. One of the reasons I liked Aegis over that though was one, I basically built all the 3D models so I could add my own shit to it, and that was the idea of it, is that if you do have the technical knowledge, you can just grab 3D models and drop it in and play it and at real time, at runtime, which was great. But it never got that far, so you still have to like preload everything. But with Tailspire, you do have to set everything up and then launch it as one-time executable, which is kind of a bummer. And you had to get everybody to buy it, which I was actually really frustrated because I was like, "Oh, that looks super cool," and a couple of the Patreon members were like, "Oh, we should get that," and it's like I don't want to make people have to buy this to play the game with me. That's silly. Which is eventually why we moved to Foundry, because Foundry was something that I could pay for and then everyone could use. And it's not hot garbage like Roll20. So, yeah, today's just full of hot takes. It's going to be great. I do hate Roll20 though. It's a passion.
Yeah. My dice everywhere.
Yeah, the price is a couple times people buy it. Yeah. If it was a gifting pack, yeah, it'd be pretty cool. I just don't understand. I get where, like, with Tailspire, because of the way it is, you do have to preload everything, and that's the case with Aegis as well. But with Tailspire, like, having to preload everything means you have to download the application, so I get why you can't just, like, have somebody invited. And I think that's why Foundry works so well, because it's Chrome-based, so everybody already has Chrome installed. They just have to log onto the server. And I think that was probably one of the smartest things they did. And I don't know why Roll20 hasn't kept up with their API, because they are also Chrome-based. And it's slow and sluggish and awful. So. But apparently it's under new management. That could be interesting. Hopefully they'll figure some stuff out.
I rolled Looney Foxo's Tabaxi Cat Burglar.
Cat burglar?
I'm trying to decide if I want to play into the trope and do a sexy woman in a cat suit, or...
Or a sexy cat in a woman suit? That didn't come out right. I've been watching Bojack Horseman, and something that I really actually appreciate about the show is their not aloofness, but I always talk about when you're designing a like a half human, half something, you have to decide like how much of that to blend together. But with Bojack Horseman, they're like, these people are humans and animals. Like, there's no distinction between how they talk about it. Whereas in other things like Beastars, they're all people, but also animals, and it's weird. But with Bojack, it's very much. It seems like it's really similar, but they're very much like one of the main characters. He's like, I'm a golden retriever. I'm a dog. That's how it works. But also, he's a TV actor, and it's really funny how they just keep jumping between that to me, without making it incredibly weird or creepy. Like, the fact that they talk about it, I think, is what makes it good. Make a little gremlin cat. That could be funny if you did that. Add bionic flashbang.
Baxi are one of the D&D races that I have I have an anatomy set up in my head of how I usually like to do them. I suppose I could go little gremlin. That could be fun.
I like Grumpy Cat. I think Grumpy Cat makes a good Tabaxi base.
I think Pixel also makes a really good Tabaxi base.
If you want to use Pixel as a baseline for character art, that's fine. He's just real dope. I'm gonna try to not steal your space here, but...
Yeah, it's fine. It's gonna take me a hot minute to get my...
Mr. Jonas, how are you today?
Hey, Jonas.
I'm good. Waiting for D&D game to start. I'm afraid it'll be the second character this week to die. Hey, did you see that other party get murdered? We should go fight that creature. You guys yesterday took out that monster pretty fast. But that was kind of the point. really am surprised that people didn't die yesterday.
Yeah. I didn't do a great job of healing.
Yeah, I mean, this campaign was kind of designed to not need healers, so it's okay.
Yeah.
So I went to this new Mexican restaurant, which name I've completely forgotten, so I'm sorry. But I'm a big fan of like giant burritos. Like I want to get a burrito. I don't want lots of other stuff. I just want a burrito, and I want that to be the whole meal. So I went there and I got it, and it was really good. It was really good. And I'm like, you know what? I can just make my own burrito. I've done that before. And so I tried to recreate their burrito like as close as I could, and it was okay. But I'm like, all right, it's still better. So I'm on a mission to up my burrito game now, because I just don't like paying money for stuff that I can do myself. So we might be doing some burrito, some burrito based content here in the future if people want that. I think this is looking great, even though I've only drawn one arm.
Yeah. I agree.
How about a chubby cat that steals rescue cats from animal shelters? Oh, it's a burglar that burgles cats. I get that. That's pretty good. But if they're rescues, are they just giving away? Can you steal free stuff? Like that's kind of a question I've always wondered. Like, I guess if it says take 1 and you take 5, that's stealing. I would say that's stealing. But I mean, as long as you're not like stealing the rescue cats and selling them, I would think it's fine. I don't think they'd mind. They just put them in a box. They're like, I hope nobody takes these. And then people just take them.
Oh no! Look at these! Yeah, look at these super valuable kittens. Nobody wants. They're just. They're purebred, worth a ton. Let's just leave them here. Hope nobody steals them.
Oh no! YouTube is not receiving enough video maintenance to maintain a smooth stream. Viewers will experience buffering. That's not good. Why is there buffering? There should not be buffering. Dealing damage as a healer kills the monster faster, meaning less healing overall is required, meaning that you're doing healing via preventing damage taken. That is correct. That is what we call a, oh no, there's a term for that. There's a term for that, and I don't remember what it is. Where you heal via prevention. It's good. It's a good model. My Cobalt Warlock accidentally because a hot chocolate mage.
I'm assuming that is became.
Yeah, my Cobalt Warlock accidentally became a hot chocolate mage when I realized I could create food and water and prestidigitation to make 30 gallons of it. That's pretty dope. I mean, if you want to spend the spells, I like it. Now he just drags around a thermos the size of himself. That's pretty awesome.
Which reminds me, I'm hoping Goodberry is not going to ruin your mechanic.
No, I found a way to make Goodberry work.
Okay. Because I did not think of that when I chose Druid.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be real interesting to see if you can find the components for Goodberry.
Yeah, probably.
when I tried to explain this campaign to somebody, I was trying to explain it to Lars. I was like, this isn't supposed to be fun, but it is. like creating the characters, how the characters interact with the world is supposed to be challenging. And so, in my aspect, kind of, it's not supposed to be something you min-max for. It's supposed to be like, make whatever you want, and then I'm going to take all of it away, and you have to figure out how to make it work. That's the challenge. Some people do not like that. Some people do not like that at all. And it's like, that's fine. It's not the kind of game this is. So.
Well, the components are a sprig of mistletoe, which, I mean, take it away if you want, but I believe we established that that's what I had as the casting focus that I got, that I started with.
Well, there you go. You've cheesed the system already. Good job.
It was not intentional. Like, this is a conversation to have somewhere else. But if you want me to,
nope, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Really, don't worry about
restrict the use of Goodberry.
Jump Rope had Goodberry for a long time with her character. All it really does is basically buy you guys like an hour, right? So I have a unique system. I'm essentially trying to play. I don't know if anybody's ever played Legend of Grimrock. I've turned Legend of Grimrock into a D&D campaign. Not per se, but like it is. Goodberry can be made of focus. So yeah, and they don't consume anything. With the left and the foot. Yeah, oh, we have these two things. Just like, hey, asshole, huh? Just turning into a. One of these days, we should do one of those like artist fight challenges where we just make our characters fight each other. That could be fun. That could take a long time though.
Yeah.
Burning would probably be really good at that. Burning has.
Yeah, it would be.
Burning's got a pretty good eye for comic panels. I think we're probably going to call this one here pretty quick. I don't want to add too much detail to it. We've been drawing for about half an hour, so. I've gotten lazy in my housekeeping in the last week or two. And so I have there's some sweaters and stuff laying around that I need to wash. And every time I see one of them out of the corner of my eye, it's just like, is that a skip cat? It's just these black blobs. Like just laying around the house. It's like, I need to pick those up. I say pick it up. It's like it's by the washing machine, so it's not like it's all over the place. But I keep seeing things out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, why is Skip Cat over there? Where's it going? That's a shirt. That's just a shirt. Currently obsessed with my goblin cleric. He wandered into a temple when he was younger and chose a nun's outfit over the past just because he thought it was prettier. Fair. I mean, they're both good. Turning Ash's shorts are always cool. Yeah. I want this shoulder to be more drapery. But I already drew the scales. Yeah, that looks better. That was a good decision. I think I'm about done with this one. I want to try to make him a little more. I said I was going to try to do a little more detail on these, so I'm going to go back in here and actually. See if we can get some of the contour lines in here to give this a little bit more shape.
never know how to do, like, if I should do or how to do extra, like, long hair on head hair on a tabaxi.
Yeah, I generally don't when I do it. 'Cause yeah, I mean, like, you have like your cat face. There's a Garfield cat in here. I might have done that backwards. I think I just drew a panda. What just happened? Now I've drawn a pug. I did the ears backwards. Garfield's ears go like that because he's a bad cat. No? I don't know. I can't remember how things look. We all know this about me. I can't visualize things. I just have to do it muscle memory style. Oh, Burning's action shot. Okay, I thought you meant like Zoolander, like whoosh, steel blue turning action poses. I'm like, yeah, those are cool. The action returning. Oh, I'm not in the voice channel chat. I'm so sorry. I've been in general chat this whole time. The Hashy Brown, how are you? Oh, a YouTube stream. Yeah. Name the shroom.
Name the shroom?
Yeah.
I think...
We wanted a name for the shroom.
Yeah. I have so many shroom babies, and I don't name any of them. It would be unfair to start now.
Well, maybe you should start
Because of the way the mushroom cap was shaped, I named him Myconid Pope when I saved the file.
Myconid Pope.
Yeah.
That's better than what I would have gone for. I would have gone with like shroom pineapple. All my stuff goes back to food. Sierra rated Shimmy last night. Shimmy's Chew, if you guys haven't seen her channel or Sierra's channel. Sierra's channel is great.
Yeah, love them both.
Yeah, Sierra does a lot of RPGs, does a lot of amazing paintings. Shimmy does Derpy Pikachu's is I think her calling card. And for some reason the chat just started going off about food, and I was like, I have things to say about that. And I was just like, man, I haven't been in a kitchen in like a year. Industrial kitchen. I cook every day. But it's funny how I do like cooking. I like cooking a lot. But man, sometimes doing the thing you love too much can really burn you out on it. So
absolutely.
It's good to get away a little bit. Breaks are nice. We're gonna make the tips of his ears darker. Wait, do bugbears have giant ears? Shit. You got the big nose. I think I rugbyed this bugbear. I think they have hair. They have big hair and mutton chops, right? But I don't think they have big ears. I think they have regular ass ears. Hold on a second. Well, this bugbear's got big furry ears. Well, they got pointy ears, but this one's got big ears, apparently. I do what I want. Alright, I think we're gonna stop there. I think I can keep fiddling with this forever. Stop there. We're gonna move on to the next one. I know that's not how you hold a bow. I don't care. It's technically upside down. Really, you would probably hold the bow. Bow at rest. Would it be this way? Maybe I should just change it. pinching. You pinch the bow. So really, yeah, the thumb would be on top. Be like that. Whatever. I refuse to believe the bugbears don't have big ears. It's criminal for them not to. Fair enough. I will change this picture to alleviate your stresses. I think that's a pretty reasonable size for bugbear ears on the smaller end. Bugbears are mostly brow and jaw. That's my thought. Big old fuzzy orcs. Yep, I think we're gonna call it there. Let's add a little bit of detail here and we're done. Sweet. Damn it! There's always more to add.
Yep. Always.
Alright. Okay, that's our Gloomstalker. We're gonna call it there. I think we've listened to this song twice now, so I think we're gonna find some new music as well. So turn that off. New tab. Do that so we can see Druid's sweet cat girl. Cat girl. Time to find some new music. This is some synthwave. Hell yeah. Alright. Blah, 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 blah. We got that. We're good here. We'll move over here. Click that. Boopity boop, boop, boopity bang. Rolling that dice. Gorilla Barbarian, Path of the Beast. And when I say gorilla, I pull on Silverback. Planet of the Apes. Alright. Alright. I'm drawing big monkey guys today, apparently. I don't remember what gorillas look like. I know they got this big, like, forehead. And they got this. That feels right.
Yeah, their heads slope back a lot.
What is it supposed to be? Oh, a beast barbarian gorilla. All right. Did Samurai Jack ever fight a gorilla? That sounds really familiar to me.
I'm not sure. He fought a lot of stuff.
He did fight a lot of stuff.
I remember an episode where there were some like white apes that taught him how to jump good.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Yeah, I remember that. I think I'm gonna need some gorilla references. They were the jumpy apes. Okay. You don't see... I don't know if gorillas have teeth protruding. Silverback Gorillas.
I don't think so.
Have I done this before? I feel like I might have done this before. Not the Barbarian, but like... think I drew it.
I think we've had some gorilla requests before, because I seem to remember you drawing as a gorilla as well.
Yeah, there we go. That's the picture I was thinking of. Samurai Jack knows where it's at, man. Hyper stylization, I love it. Oh, there you go. We have done this before. There's a picture in the voice channel chat for people who want to see the last time I drew. Gorilla Barbarian. These bad boys have tiny ears. How are we going to make this barbarian-ish? Kind of, should we give him a club or an axe? Axe would be pretty cool. A big old choppy axe.
Yeah.
I know this music. It sounds familiar. There should be a little doodly-doo down below. It tells you what it is. If you guys don't see that, I failed. Sea of Change by Aphelion? Never heard of it before. Here we are.
Glad you're having fun.
I thought to myself, like, I'm gonna make him all upper body. And now I don't know what I've done. I've done something horrible. Losing my mind. You see a change. Thank you, Bernie. How are you doing today? Have you watched the show Primal? It's made by the same guys who made Samurai Jack. I don't think so.
I haven't seen it. I've always wanted to. Genndy Tartakovsky is one of my favorite animation producers of all time. He did almost all of my favorite Nickelodeon stuff. I think he started with Dexter's Lab. Yeah, he was the lead on Samurai Jack. He did the Star Wars Clone Wars animated miniseries.
You know, I actually haven't seen all of that. I probably should.
It's good.
Where does that take place in the timeline? Because like I watched all of the the Clone Wars animated series.
It happens between the movies episode 1 and 2.
Yeah, but does it take place before the other comic or other cartoon series, or is it interdispersed? I'll have to look it up.
It happens before all of the other cartoon series, I'm pretty sure.
I'm doing alright. I just asked to cover a coworker who's sick, so no long day off. Bummer. One of my friends just got COVID again, which is terrifying. What did he say to me? This is bullshit. I've got 3 COVID shots and gotten it twice. I'm like, yeah, you're still not invincible.
No, it is very closely related to the common cold.
But he's doing okay, which is good.
That's good.
He says it's a lot less bad this time around. But, oof, I do not want to get COVID again. That was terrible. Terrible.
The thing that's frustrating is that if...
Oops, I forgot. We're on YouTube. Shit.
Yep.
Backstreet Boys. Curse you, Backstreet Boys.
I forgot we were on YouTube as well. I won't finish my thought. I'll just say, if only things had been different.
Ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. I have no idea if that's the real saying or not.
That's not the one that I grew up with, but I can't remember the one I grew up with. I think the one that I grew up with was Dirtier.
That could very possibly be. Quick, everybody, what's your dirty of ifs and buts? We'll destroy YouTube. We'll just demonetize this video. Ugh, dang it. That's okay.
I mean, it's a stream, right? Who goes back and watches the VODs anyway?
There's some people that watch the VODs. Don't besmirch half my community.
Good for them. If you're watching the VOD, good for you. I apologize.
I did try to write a whole bunch of goblin limericks once. I thought that was really funny. They weren't good, and I don't know. I assume I have them saved somewhere, but I don't have any of them offhand. It takes place directly before. Okay, cool. I do. I'm typically here for the VOD afterwards. I appreciate you, Nudge. Due to copyright claim, this content has been removed. What? As for the music we're listening to, it should all be YouTube safe. It was I'm using Pretzel Rock, and there's a little check like YouTube safe. But the subscription I have for that was wonderfully given to me by one of the Patreon members, so thank you again for that. Hopefully we're pretty good. So YouTube should be good to go. Demonetized! $2. I think that's the opposite of demonetized, isn't it? Thank you, Brian. I do appreciate that. I'm kind of sad that there's no like hype train thing for YouTube, but all at the same time, I kind of like it. Kind of like that I don't have to worry about all the extraness that Twitch is from time to time. Okay, so I've given him this belt strap, right? I did this last time too, but I didn't give him the shoulder pad this time. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna give him like a big old axe, maybe a sword. I don't know. I'm sad. There's a lot of really good music out there that I want to share with people, and I don't know how to share it. This is pretty good, though. Like this. Prepare the demonetization ray. Got these tiny little feet. Do gorillas have like actual feet? I mean, that was a stupid question. Do they look like feet, or do they have like fuzzy toe pads like Ewoks?
They have full-on hands, so to speak.
Oh, they have back hands.
Yeah.
This gorilla ever do leg day? Nope. Okay, so we gotta get this strap over here. That is not how that buckle would be. The buckle should be along the body. So it needs to be like this. I keep hitting Alt on my pants. Buckle would look like that. Which also means that the strap would look like my hands. Wait, was there a clarifier on what kind of barbarian? It was a beast barbarian, right? Do beast barbarians use weapons? I assume they do. Or do they get the natural attacks of the beasts that they... I guess it depends on the beast, doesn't it? Shoot.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never played one in 5e.
Yesterday when I was looking up pictures of ducks, because I was trying to find a duck like template in D&D, and the only thing that came up was the duck barbarian, that duck totem barbarian. That, oh man, what's his name? Shoot, Napoleon Dynamite played in season 1. Critical Role. Oh, what's his name? Shoot, so funny. Matt Mercer. No, not Matt Mercer. John Heater. Maybe we'll give him 2 straps. Maybe we should give him... Maybe we should give him a shoulder pad. I don't like that. I just realized I've done all of today's work without the undo button. That's interesting. Just been erasing everything. That was not a flex, that was just like a strange realization. Because I've been erasing a ton, I just haven't been undoing. Alright, we gotta give him like a big old axe here. Maybe this way? Yeah. And again, a big old sword would be pretty cool too. This should be a character for the video game.
I thought you wanted mostly human.
I did, yeah.
To start with, at least.
There's a reason for that, which I don't know if I want to talk about right now. Especially not on YouTube. But yes, that is correct. A lot of the characters should be human. Here. All barbarians need scars or tattoos because
or
they naked.
Paint. Yeah.
And if you naked, then you don't have fun design because you're just naked. There are ways to have really cool character design concept. The person doesn't have a lot of clothes.
Yeah, you just got to give them a lot of something else. Jewelry, tattoos, war paint.
Which one's my undo button? This one? Nope. This one. Yeah, I found it. Okay. Not wearing armor doesn't mean naked by default.
Yeah, but if you're not going to wear armor when you live a dangerous life and fight stuff for a living, then what's the point of wearing clothes?
Brad does make a good point, though.
Yeah, I know.
That's a very valid point. I could give barbarians clothes, I guess.
I'm just trying to defend the precepts set
agenda
up by our father Conan the Barbarian.
Conan actually did wear clothes eventually. But part of that, I think, there's a culture for comic book artists. I mean, that's why Superman, like, part of the thing was just like, let's draw a super muscly dude. They're like, whoa, why is this guy naked? It's like, because we want to see his muscles, because it's amazing. And they're like, give him some underwear. Right? Like, it's that's just kind of, I think, the comic book scene is just kind of has that aesthetic.
Sure.
Implied nudity. So I don't know how much of that went to Conan, but like at the same time, I was looking at fantasy art on fantasy art came around in the, I want to say, I mean, it's been around forever as fantastical art, and that's why a lot of like biblical paintings and stuff, like everyone's new to them.
Yeah.
That's just kind of, clothes is hard. Clothes is hard to draw.
Clothes are not just hard to draw; they're also hard to make. Like, and do you have any idea how much labor it takes to pick cotton or ret linen or tan hide in order to make a cloth? Like, it's to say nothing of the spinning that goes into it, right? Like, clothing is crazy difficult. As I've looked into things in history, like nudism is it's a super recent. Yeah, it's a super recent thing, but like back in the day, if ancient Greece, for example, if you're a farmer, it takes an entire year for you to make one sheet of cloth to cover yourself. So if you have one piece of clothing, and you don't have soap because the Greeks did not have the technology for soap, and so you don't have soap, so it's difficult to get stains out of your clothes. Like, you're not going to wear your one piece of clothing when you go into the field to work in the mud and the muck and the thorns and whatever else is living in your field, right? So it's easy to make fun of nudism, but there is a certain amount of pragmatism behind a extremely untechnologically advanced society just choosing not to wear clothes, because it represents a huge investment of time. Also, one of the reasons why the wealthy people in society show their wealth off by wearing a lot of clothes that are made with really expensive dyes.
Nudist agenda.
I mean, yes, but this is a little bit beyond that. Thank you.
No, I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think there's.
But also, thank you for stopping my rant.
Yeah, it was getting a little heated. I think there's.
Get passionate about it.
There's definitely for character art specifically. I think there's a kind of the first stage of drawing is understanding proportions, human anatomy.
Yeah.
And I've had a lot of people get very confused about why a lot of my characters look more naked, and it's like, well, it's actually, I don't want to say it's lazy, because it's not. Like, it takes a lot of practice to do that, but when you spend so much time doing that, like I like the muscles. I like drawing the muscles, and then I don't want to cover them up. Like, that's the biggest thing, is I don't want to cover them up. It's more work, but it's also it's sad to see them go away. So I think part of it is one, like you're talking about, historically relevant, because if something that bothers me all the time when you watch like post-apocalyptic shows is everyone has like tons and tons of clothes, and it's like, that might be the case, but clothes also falls apart pretty fast. So how does that work? But at the same time, it's a choice, right? You just gotta choose to do that because it's part of the aesthetic and the art style. So
Yeah.
both sides can make a difference on what you're doing. I like my barbarians mostly nude.
Same.
It makes them feel brawnier and just like more raw because they're just like, I don't care. All my clothes is gonna get ripped off as I just Hulk out.
Also, I feel like it's a strong tradition, not started by Frazetta, but like popularized by him, right?
There's a notable difference between the lack of clothing due to practicality and pure choice and exposure. That's not good, bad, or notable. Yeah, I think that's fair too. Because what you're talking about at the same time, like going out in the mud and the dirt and the thorns, doesn't feel practical to do that naked to me. Because
yeah.
That's how you get warts and weevils and leeches. And in some places, like, you can't avoid that, right? Like that's the shitty part of it.
And that's where the production of leather became really important. Why workman's clothing always was leather, because for the amount of work it takes to make leather and how long it lasts, we still can't really beat leather.
Yep. I was watching a thing about they're starting to make leather out of mushrooms. And I'm like, that's awesome. I love that. I would love it. And they're like, yeah, it lasts like 3 years. I'm like, oh, that's not good then.
Nope.
Like that's not feasible because now you've created a new, like highly decomposable thing. Whereas like, I've had the same leather belt for 12 years. like it's there's definitely a difference.
Totally. I've also seen there's a process to make vegan leather using mangoes.
Yeah, I saw that too. That was pretty interesting.
I have no idea how long that wears, though.
Yeah. Once you make something unhospitable for life, it lasts for a long time.
Yeah, imagine that.
All right. It is 12 o'clock. Should we keep going? I think I'm about done with this gorilla boy.
Yeah, I'm getting to a stopping place with a lady here.
I would like to work on a video today. Maybe I'll go do that on Twitch after lunch. People can come hang out and see what we're going to do for the next Why You Should Play video. If they want to. If you don't want the spoilers, you know, that's fine. Just throw money at me and run. Like, don't. Or turn your Twitch on and then just go out to the store or something. I have a grandfather's leather jacket. It's older than I have. It's perfect condition. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is horrible sometimes. Like, I was looking at a lot of... I grew up in a pretty rural area. Not, like, super rural. There's definitely more rural than where I grew up. But a lot of my family have been farmers and ranchers. And they treated their cattle amazing. Like, I grew up in Idaho where there were definitely, like, lots of dairy farms that, you know, some of those environments are not great, but for the most part, there are highly sustainable and highly practical farming practices that I agree with, and I'm okay with that kind of like leather and eating meat. But at the same time, I know for a fact that there's a lot of places that aren't, and it makes me sad, and I don't know. There's a balance there that you have to strike between, you know, having enough chicken for everybody and treating chickens fairly. So I always think about those things, but it is what it is. I like leather products. Yeah. It's a thing. It's a thing that exists. So I'm totally fine talking about that. Sometimes people won't, but just my opinion on stuff. I think I'm gonna call it there. I think that's about it. I think that's all I got for this gorilla boy. Kind of want to put, like, maybe he's got like a little bow in his hair. We had a lot of suggestions today, so maybe we'll have to come back and look at some of those again. If not, we'll just keep adding to it. Maybe I'll just repost it. I could make a list too. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Do you like that there's a chance that things don't get picked? Do you hate it? Do you hate it with a passion? Do you want to keep adding to a list? Or do you want to make a new list every week? Because essentially, like, I don't want there to be more than one per person, right?
Yeah.
So either you remove your old thing, or I just let you repost it again if it didn't get drawn the week before. I don't know. I think we can talk about chickens.
Look at all those chickens.
Them chickens. Damn you, Bo Bentley, stay away from my chickens. Okay. I think we're going to call it there.
Yep, I'm done.
Thanks, everyone, for hanging out today. Thanks for letting me ramble and rant. I'm going to go work on some other stuff. We might have a video out this week, I hope. Maybe not. Probably wait till next Monday or so just to release it. I want to give those a little time after I make them to decide if I'm finished with them. Otherwise, we'll keep doing stuff on Twitch. We'll hang out again. Maybe we'll play some more games on Friday. That was a lot of fun. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep your dice on the table, and we'll get you next time. Bye.
Bye.